Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking.
So I'm going to go ahead and try and clean up this Eden climbing rose. Got a lot of fresh growth that's shooting up from the base. So what I want to do is try and clean up the old stuff. Let me show you. So the older ones, some of them are dead. So I'm going to trace that down, clip it off, and then I'm going to cut off anything that looks diseased or damaged. I'm not sure what's eating this rose. If you look here, this could be a fungal issue, but there's also a lot of holes in the leaves. So like if you look closely, but this looks like some sort of a disease to me. So what I want to do, I'm going to trim off all the old flower heads, take it back to a stem that's got 5 leaves, and then the newer canes, I'm going to first take care of the old ones, and then I can tie the newer ones over and like just weave them in and out of the fence. And then of course some of the blooms are still looking beautiful. So it's a bit of a mixed bag with this plant. I'm not sure if this is the right time to cut it back, but it doesn't look nice to me, so I'm going to cut it back regardless. And yeah, so let me just set up the camera and see how this ends up.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah.
So I cut the rose back quite severely. It wasn't looking healthy. A lot of the stems, I think, have canker. So I looked on the internet, if you cut and there's like a brown spot in the middle, that the rose has canker. But then I'm also not sure about if it's just aging. Like for me, this stem here looks fine. It's kind of starting to brown here and there, but as it goes up, this doesn't look good to me. So to me, I should cut this stem off, and that's the one that's kind of going over the top. So I was hesitating because I didn't want the whole arbor to be bare, but do I really want unhealthy plant up there? I'm not sure. So I'm just going to monitor it. Oh, I forgot to cut this off. Oh, okay, I'll come back to that. Like this stem, that is not healthy, I don't think. I should probably take this one all the way down. These as well. So I don't know, like this doesn't look good to me. If anybody watching knows, please let me know. Should I just cut it all off and start again? Strange. Anywho, then I did cut back the cardinal rose. I think I took about 1/3 off. And then I usually cut the stems back until a leaf that has got 5 individual leaves on it. I'll show you one that I missed here. Like this one here, it's got like a deformed leaf. and then it's only got 3 leaves here. So this one I should have traced back to about here and snipped it. Look how beautiful the daisy May is looking right now. Such a beautiful plant. Let me take my roses inside. I've got a little bit of cardamom on this side and then the Eden climbing rose on that side. So pretty. So this begonia hanging basket has filled in so beautifully. So this is what she looks like today. It's the 10th of May. And now it's almost covered the entire basket. If you go in close, you can still see some of the pot peeking through, but not for too much longer. Let me show you the blooms from up close. So the female bloom, you can see the little seed sac attached to the back there. She's got 5 petals and it's a smaller bloom. And then the male flower has got 4 petals and it is bigger. Let me just pinch this one off. You can see the size difference. So pretty. Now this side shade garden bed, it's kind of in the sun right now, but I need to get this brunnera out of here. It's been swallowed up by the impatiens. And then I do love this frog in the blender caladium. Nice big leaves, it's so pretty. Now I haven't been able to come into this flower bed and clean up. I need to come in and just tidy up the lamb's ear. I still haven't planted the hosta that I bought because I had a little robin nesting in this Japanese maple and the last little chicken left this morning. Oh, thank goodness. So that's where the little nest was. And you can see all the poop all over the hostas. But anyway, she's gone now. I'm actually glad. Although I do love them. Oh, she gets so upset when I come out here. Anywho, this pot, oh, I need to fertilize this pot. Let me quickly do that. It's filling in beautifully. Let me try and get under this ear here. Now these caladium pots are limping along. They don't look great. We had the coolest weather this spring, so I planted everything out after Mother's Day, and then our temperatures dipped into the lower 40s and lower 50s for, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. So everything's limping along. But the string of pearls are starting to thicken up beautifully. You can see all the new strands starting there, and they have put on some length, but once their heat comes they grow pretty quickly. This one as well, I've got something growing in there. This one's also struggling along. We had a crazy windstorm 2 days ago and I need to do some cleanup. I've got a pot that fell down and I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. This pot is starting to fill in. I do love the begonia. Look how beautiful this is. Very beautiful. Not sure if I'm in love with this container. Maybe once it fills in more, it'll look cute. And then this beautiful thing, oh my gosh, I love this so much. I think it's just too wild. I'm struggling to get in to train my wire vine because the vigorous super tunia, and I knew it was going to be insane, but I love it. I love the look. And the creeping Jenny is so beautiful. It's almost touching the ground. So I think I'm going to dig out the super tunia and find something that'll stay a bit lower. In fact, I've got some begonias. Let me show you. So I've got these little begonia propagations that I took, and I could just dig all the red ones out and pop them in there. That might be beautiful. Then I'll just pop the super tunia into the landscape somewhere. Now up here I've got my purple bell vine this year, and she's beautiful. Let me show you her blooms. Oops, just pick this one up. So pretty. It's such an interesting vine because every single leaf that it puts out a bloom. You can see it going along the stem. There's a bloom in every single armpit. It's such a stunning vine. And then I recently tied a bit of string at the top. In fact, let me show you. There we go. So I did tie a bit of string up there, just something to guide them to go up. And then I've got the string that runs across the top, and then this one that runs on the side. The Sedum Tokyo Sun, oh, it's beautiful. This color, you can't beat it. Okay, I need to get more fertilizer. This corner pot is also just limping along because of the cold weather that we've had. But with the heat that's on its way, I think in about a month's time this should start looking nice. The plectranthus is crazy though. Oh my gosh. Now these concrete wall urns, I potted them up about a month ago. This is what they looked like. And they've just exploded in growth. The dahlia is barely keeping its head up. But it's about 2 more weeks and then I am going to chop back the verbena and the supertunias just to refresh them, and that'll also give the dahlias and the euphorbia a chance to breathe. These string of bananas are loving their life. They've really thickened up. And then let me show you the other one. Let me just pan you around slowly. I love these colors. And then these bananas are stunning. This little container turned out quite sweet. I love the caladiums peeking up over the impatiens. And then the string of hearts, they are a little bit covered up, but that's okay. Now this container, I do need to come and cut this back already. The banana has put on quite a lot of size. The Dusty Miller border is starting to fill in nicely. And the verbena, I had a rabbit that came in and mowed down all my verbenas. You can see how he chopped everything off. I think it was a good thing though, because I think deadheading them will stall them out. But they're a little bit behind. This one here next to the rose bush, he really ate down to the nubs. You can barely see that one. So he had a field day, but I think I've managed to get rid of him. He was coming in through this back garden gate, so I've blocked that up. I put a piece of wood under and I've blocked it with my string of pearls container, and I put some bricks, so it looks a bit janky, but at least he's not coming back in here. These pots are filling in beautifully. And then I've got some fuchsia hanging baskets that are about to open. It's going to be so beautiful. I've got 3 different varieties in here. This is just another hanging basket I put together recently. And then under the tree I've just got some of my house plants hanging. I brought the string of fish hooks outside, so that's just hanging here in the tree. The mistletoe cactus is looking so beautiful. I did bring one of my Hoya linearises outside. And then up there's my rat's tail cactus. She's looking so beautiful. Just bring her down. She's putting on so much growth. just hang it back up there. And then under this tree I have the two monkey's tails. Well, I think this top one is a monkey's tail. It's more yellow, and I've had this one for quite a while, but then the one that's hanging down there, I bought two at the garden center and then combined it into one hanging basket just to try and fill it out more. And it's definitely putting on some length. You can see the skinny bits at the bottom are the fresh growth. So I can't wait for them to start growing hair and looking like an actual monkey's tail. And then finally, I've just got a pot. It's just a random thing I threw together with some leftover caladiums. And then I've got a bunch of different fuchsias in here. I really love fuchsias. So there's this one. This one's blooming. Oh, that one's beautiful. And then these have not got any blooms yet, but soon.